out of the total loss, they are paying only 80%. Remaining 20% they are not paying. That is the actual loss. That is abnormal loss. So extraordinary commission or del credit commission is giving only for credit sale. Income is more than expenses. Then it is the difference is profit and loss account is the profit. If expense is more than income, the difference is loss. Deduct the amount he has paid as the security deposit. You deduct his expenses, his commission. Remaining amount will be transferred to consignor account. Hello my dear students, I am Rajesh sir, faculty, Department of Commerce and Management, Vidyashram First Grade College, Mysore, Temple of Excellence. My dear students, in today's session I am going to handle the subject Financial Accounting 2 for 2nd Sem BCom, and the topic is Accounting for Consignment Transaction. My dear students, in the previous session we were discussing on the theoretical aspects of consignment. So what do you mean by consignment? What are the two parties in consignment? So there are two parties in consignment. First one, consignor and consignee. Consignor will send the goods to consignee to sell the articles or goods to customer. Here consignee is an agent between customer and consignor. So consignee will get commission. So what are the expenses? So made by consignee has to bear by the consignor only, and if it is damaged, it is at the risk of the consignor. He is sending the or he is selling the goods. Now next point is Mayuri Bicycle Company. So Mayuri Bicycle Company, Mysore, consigned 1500 bicycles. So here Mayuri Bicycles is the consignor to People Cycle Mart. To here consignee is the consignee. Consignee is People Cycle Mart is the consignee of Mangalore to be sold on consignment basis. The cost of each bicycle was 1800, but the invoiced at 20% profit means what? So it is actual cost is 1800 per bicycle into 20% profit means what? So what is the invoice price then? So let's calculate. So if they give invoice price, we should calculate the stock reserve also. Okay, 1800 into 20% means it is 360 rupees. For how much we are selling? So plus 1800, so equals to 2160 rupees is the invoice price. Invoice price is 2160. Now the profit or cost price, they paid rupees 150 per cycle for packing and freight charges. So 150 is the expenses of consignor, expenses of the consignor. Next one, during transit, that means transportation, 10 cycles were damaged. 10 cycles were damaged. So what is our total cycles we send? So we send 1500 cycles. So during transportation, because of accidents or some any problem, 10 cycles was damaged. So out of 1500 cycle, 10 cycles were damaged. How many cycles reached to consignee? Only 1490 cycles reached to consignee. Remaining 10 cycles damaged. So the accident and the insurance company paid only 80% of the claims. So what is the price per cycle? 1800 is the price per cycle. So how many cycle damaged? 10 cycle damaged. So total amount is 1800 into 10 cycle into how many percent? What is the percentage of insurance company is giving? 80% insurance company is giving. So accidental loss means 10 into total number of amounts. Okay. So 10 into 1800 cycle. Price of the cycle is 1800 plus 150 means 1950 is the cash price or cost price per cycle. So 1050 is the, so because 1800 is the cash price or cost price here. So how much we are selling? The invoice price is 1800. Okay. Now what is the amount they spent from the consignor side? So 150. That means what is the actual price of the cycle? 1950 into how many cycles damaged? 10 cycles damaged. That means 19,500 is the amount. Out of 19,500, insurance company is giving only how much? 80% insurance company is giving. Remaining 20% is abnormal loss. So this is accidental loss. So accidental loss is 19,500. Out of that, how much insurance company is giving? See, it is 19,500 into 80%. So it is 15,600 insurance company is giving. Out of 19,500 accidental loss, insurance company is giving only 15,600. Remaining amount is abnormal loss. So 3,900 is the abnormal loss. 3,900 is the abnormal loss. People traders received the consignment and spent 100 rupees per bicycle on freight and entry tax. This is the expenses of consignee. So while paying the amount to consigner, total amount to consigner, the consignee will deduct all the expenses and remaining amount will be payable to consigner. The bicycle for freight and entry tax, they accepted the bill drawn by Mayuri Bicycle Company for 1 lakh rupees. This is a security deposit made by the consignee to consigner, because he is taking the goods of the consigner, no? So on what basis consigner will give? So he has to make some security deposit to the extent of 1 lakh rupees. So while paying the amount to consigner, ultimate amount to consigner after selling all the cycles, so he will deduct his expenses and also his amount what he has paid as a bills receivable or direct cash. Next one, people traders spent 14,000 rupees for selling expenses and advertisement. They sold 800 cycles. So out of the total cycles received is, so what is the total cycle received? So 1,500 received. Out of 10 cycle is damaged. So 1,490 cycles received. So out of the total cycles, 800 cycles they have sold for cash basis. So cash basis. Remaining 400 cycles they have sold for credit basis for 1,500. Why 1,500? Because they have added the interest also. So that means how many cycles sold? 1,000 cycles sold. So out of 1,800 is cash, 400 is credit. How many cycles he received? So 1,490 cycles received. 1,490 cycles received. Sent. How many cycles sent by the consignor? 1,500. Damage 10. Deduct the damage. So received by the consignee is 1,490. Out of 1,490, he sold 1,000 cycles. Remaining is unsold, means closing stock. Next one, however, they could not recover 60% of the amount from the customers who purchased one bicycle on credit basis. They are entitled 10% commission on the total sales, within which includes 2% Del Credit commission. So what is the commission they should get? 10% plus 2%. Del Credit commission means only for credit sale. So this is for total sale. Total sales, what is the total sales? 1,000 cycles, you will get 10% commission. On extraordinary commission for Del Credit means only for credit sale 400 cycles, you will get 2% commission. They settled final balance due to consigner by the consigning sending a bank draft. So people, so prepare necessary ledger accounts in the books of consigner. So who will prepare the accounts? Consigner will prepare the accounts. Now let's go to the working note. Now what is the cost price of the cycle is? 1,800 equals to 1,800 is the price. Okay. Now what is the invoice price here they are sending? So they are sending at profit of, what is the profit here? 20% profit they are sending. So add 20% profit here. So if you add 20% profit, let's calculate here. So 1,800 into 20%, it is 360 profit. 360 is the profit. So add both of that plus 1,800. You will get 2,160 is the invoice price. 2,160 is the invoice price. Next one, calculation of accidental loss. So how many cycle damaged? Already I showed you. How many cycles damaged here? So total cycle sent is 1,500 cycles we have sent. So total cycle sent is 1,500 cycles we have sent. Out of that, what is the damage? So 10 cycles was damaged. See, 10 bicycles was damaged on accident. So out of total cycle sent, cost of 10 cycles. So what is the cost of 10 cycles? 1,800 plus the expenses of consigner. So how much he paid? So here he has given, see, the expenses of consigner, profit, the cost price, they paid 150 rupees per bicycle for packing and freight insurance. So what is the expense of consigner? 150. Add 150. So 150. Add 150 into 10 cycles. So here into 10 cycle equals to 18,000. Again 150 for per bicycles. Now they have paid per cycle means for one cycle they have paid 150 into 10 cycles. It is 1500. Next one, this is whatever the amount we get. So 19,500. So 19,500 is the accidental loss. So is the accidental loss. So recovered from insurance company. How much we can recover from insurance companies here? And insurance company paid 80% of the claims. They are paying out of the total loss. They are paying only 80%. Remaining 20% they are not paying. That is the actual loss. That is abnormal loss. Okay, now deduct the 80% means 19,500 into 80%. So calculate this. So it is 15,600. So remaining amount is the abnormal loss. So 3,900 is the abnormal loss. This is the loss we could not control, uncontrollable loss. So this is how we should calculation of accidental loss and abnormal loss. Now let's go to the calculation of total sales. So total sales means, so this is 800 plus 400 is 1,200. So okay, out of 1,200 bicycles sold, 800 for cash, remaining 400 for credit basis we have sold. Okay. Now cash sales, what is the cash sales? 800. So into what is the amount for cash sales? So what is the amount? See, they have received 2,300 for 800 cycles. So it is 2,300 equals to 800 into 2,300 equals to, so 18,40,000 is the cash sales. Again 400 cycles is credit sale. Add 400 cycles of credit sale, 2,500. 400 cycles into 2,500. So it is 10 lakh. So total sales is 28,40,000 is the total sales. Now we have to calculate the commission. See, what is the commission they have given? So please read the question properly. So what is the actual for total commission? Total sales, whatever the sales he has done. So how much cycles he has sold? Total cycles sold is 1,200. For 1,200 cycles sold, he will give on total amount he will give 10%. It is a ordinary commission. So extraordinary commission or del credit commission is giving only for credit sale. So what is our credit sale? 400 cycles is the credit sales. For that we should pay the del credit commission. Let's take commission. So ordinary commission is, so on total amount we should pay ordinary commission 28,40,000 into 10%. So it is 28,40,000 into 10% is 2,84,000. Add del credit commission. Del credit commission on the credit sale. So 10 lakh into 2% is the del credit. So 10 lakh into 2% is 20,000. So total it is, so 3,04,000 is the total commission. So total commission is 3,04,000. Now let's go to the next working note, calculation of closing stock. So total cycles consigned. What are the total cycles consigned here? Here total cycles consigned here is 1,500. Let's calculate in amount. Total closing stock here 1,500. How many cycle lost in transaction? 10 cycle lost. That means 1,490. Lost in transit is 10 cycle. Next one, cycle sold. How many cycles sold? So 800 for cash, 400 for credit. That means 1,200. So 1,200. So how many? What is the closing stock now? Deduct this. So it is 290 is the closing stock. So 290 is the, so total goods consigned is 1,500 cycle. Out of that 10 cycle lost in transit, remaining is 1,490. Out of that we sold 1,200. Remaining is closing stock, unsold cycles. Now let's calculate the value of closing stock. So for 290 cycles, what is the actual cost of the bicycle? So 290 into what is the cost price of each cycle? 1800. Okay, so 290 into 1800 equals to 5,22,000. Again, add the expense of consignor. So what is the expense of consignor here? So consignor expenses is 150 rupees for each cycle. 150 rupees for each cycle into how many cycles? Closing stock. So 290 cycles. So 150 into 290. So 290 rupees into 150. So let's delete this. So 290 into 150 cycles. It is 43,500. Again, add expense of consignor. What are the expense of consignor? Let's see here. The consignment and spent rupees. The consignee spent rupees 100 rupees per bicycle for freight and entry tax. So here, and also he has spent, people trader spent 14,000 rupees on sale of expenses and advertisements. See here, while calculating, we should take only direct expenses. Indirect expenses we should not take. Recurring expenses we should consider. So selling expenses and advertisement expenses is not a recurring expenses. So what is the recurring expenses? What is the direct expenses? So here freight and entry charges or entry tax is the direct expenses. We should not take indirect expenses. So while doing the problem, you take all the expenses. But while calculating, don't take indirect expenses. So now, what is the amount they have spent? So on 290 cycles, so he has spent 100 rupees. It is 2,900. So let's add the amount. 5,22,000 plus 43,500 plus 2,900. So total value of closing stock is 5,68,400. So again, I am repeating, while calculating the calculation of closing stock, don't take indirect expenses, take only direct expenses. But while doing the problem, we can consider indirect expenses also. Now we should calculate the stock reserve. So on what value we have to calculate the stock reserve? On the goods sent on consignment and on closing stock, we should calculate the stock reserve. Stock reserve means we have included the profit now, so we had to remove the profit. That's why we should calculate the stock reserve. If the goods sent on cost price, we should not calculate the stock reserve. If the goods sent on invoice price, then we should calculate the stock reserve. So what is the invoice price? Invoice price is, so let's calculate the invoice price here. Let's see here. So what is the invoice price here? 2,160 is the invoice price. So 2,160 minus what is the cost price? Now what is the cost price here? So our cost price is 1,800. So 1,800. What is the amount? So 2,160 minus 1,800 equals to 360. Into how many cycles we sent? 1,500. So into 1,500. So it is 5,40,000. 5,40,000. Again, on closing stock, what is the invoice price here? 2,160 minus cost price 1,800 equals to 360. What is our closing stock? So what is our closing stock here? So 290 cycles. 290 is the closing stock. So into 290. So 360 into 290 cycles. So closing stock is 1,04,400. Stock reserve is 1,04,400. Now let's go to the problem. Now this is the formats. On the base of the format, we'll do the problem. So to goods sent on consignment, invoice price we should write. What is the total goods sent on consignment? So total goods sent is 1,500 cycle. What is the invoice price? 2,160. So 1,500 here I will write 1,500 into 2,160. 60 is the invoice price. Write the invoice price here. So total amounts we sent is 1,500 into 2,160 equals to 32,40,000. 32,40,000. Now to bank account expenses of consignor. So what he has met how much? What is the total expenses? 100 rupees he has paid, no? Expenses of consignment is 150 rupees. 150 rupees per bicycle. So here 150 into how many cycles he has sent? 1500. So 150 into 1500. So it is 2,25,000. Next one, the expense of consignee. So we should take all the expenses, both indirect and direct. While calculating the stock, closing stock, only consider direct expenses. In showing the problem, take both indirect expenses and direct expenses. Okay. So what are the amount here? So expense of consignee. So here he has spent 100 rupees as a direct expenses. So 100 rupees as a direct expenses. And also for insurance, 14,000 rupees he has paid for advertisement. So freight. So 100 rupees into how many cycles he has sold. So how many cycles he got? 1,490 cycles. So it is 100 into 1,490 is 1,49,000. Again, selling expenses is 14,000. Directly given. Now, next one, to consignee account commission. So what is the total commission? So we have calculated the total commission here. So what is our commission? 3,04,000. Commission 3,04,000. Next one, stock reserve on closing stock will calculate later. So now first come here to consignee account, sales made by consignee. What is the total sales? How many cycles he has sold? Total sales. We have calculated total sales here. So what is our total sales? 28,40,000 is our total sales. 28,40,000. Next one, accidental loss. What is our accidental loss? So our accidental loss is 19,500 is the accidental loss. 19,500. So what is our closing stock? Value of closing stock we have calculated here, 5,68,400. So 5,68,400. So stock reserve, we have calculated stock here, reserve here. So stock reserve on goods consignment is 5,40,000. So to stock reserve goods sent on consignment, what is that goods sent on consignment? 5,40,000. Next one, stock reserve on closing stock is 1,04,400. So 1,04,400. Now let's calculate the total profit or loss. So if this is debit side, this is credit side. So it is a nominal account. So we have to calculate. So whether income is more than expenses, then it is the difference is profit and loss account is the profit. If expenses is more than income, the difference is loss. So which is bigger? 40,36,400 is debit side. So credit side is 39,67,800. So which is more? So you get loss here. So it is 40,36,400. Here also 40,36,400. So now what is the difference now? Minus 39,67,900. So difference is 68,500 is the by profit or loss account. This is loss. So we have loss here. Now let's go to the next. This one, consignee account. So here, so in consignee account, so where is the consignee? What is the amount he has sent? So 28,40,000 rupees he has made the 28,40,000. So 28,40,000 here to consignee account, 28,40,000 he has made the sales. Next one, what is the amount he will give? So total sales he has made is 28,40,000. Out of 28,40,000, he will deduct the amount he has paid as the security deposit. He will deduct his expenses, his commission. Remaining amount will be transferred to consignor account. So what is the amount the security deposit he has done? Security deposit is 1 lakh rupees. So 1 lakh rupees security deposit. Next one, to consignment, the expenses of consignee. Now what are the expenses he has made? Here 1,49,000 plus 14,000. So here 1,49,000 plus 14,000. So he has made the 1,63,000 rupees he has made. So 1,63,000 here I will write 1,49,000 plus 14,000. Total he will get 1,63,000. Next one, consignment commission to consignee. What is the commission we have to pay? So we have to pay 3,04,000 rupees commission we have to pay to consignee. You will deduct that amount. So 3,04,000. So remaining amount he will send to consignor out of 28,40,000. Here also 28,40,000. Apart from deducting his investment or his security deposit and his expenses and his commission, deduct all this amount, remaining amount sent to consignor. 1 lakh plus 3,04,000. So it is 5,67,000. You will deduct 5,67,000 out of 28,40,000. Remaining amount will be sent to consignor. So it is 22,73,000 will be sent to consignor. Next point, accidental loss account. So what is the consignment to place account? What is the loss we have done? The accidental loss is, total loss is 19,500. Our loss is 19,500. So out of 19,500, insurance company is giving how much? So this is bank account. This is bank account. So bank account, insurance company is giving only 80%. No. So here insurance company is giving 80% means 15,600 rupees given by the insurance company. So by bank account 15,600. Remaining is loss, uncontrollable loss or abnormal loss. 19,500. So what is the abnormal loss here? See, we have calculated here abnormal loss is 3,900. 3,900 is the abnormal loss. Coming to the goods sent on consignment. So what is the consignment to place account? So what is the consignment to total goods we have sent? So total goods we have sent is 32,40,000. So it is 32,40,000 by goods sent on consignment to place account, consignment to Mysore account. Next one. Now what is the total stock reserve on goods sent on consignment? 5,40,000. So stock reserve 5,40,000. So remaining is trading account. So tally both sides. 32,40,000. Here also 32,40,000. So remaining is trading account. So here 32,40,000 minus 5,40,000. So 27 lakh. 27 lakh is the trading account. 27 lakh is the trading. This is how we should do the consignment. We have to prepare 4 accounts. What are those? First one, in the books of consignor, Mysore Cycle Company, consignment to Mangalore account. Consignment here, we should write this side. So consignment to Mangalore account. Consignment to Mangalore account. Next one, consignee account we have to prepare, accidental loss account and goods sent on consignment account. So these many accounts we have to prepare. In the next session also we will do some more problems with stock reserve, without stock reserve, how to calculate, with invoice price when they given, and if they given cost price, how to solve the problem. We will look those problems in the next session. Till then, thank you so much. Let's meet in the next session.